Leo, let's start with your reading. Today, we are going to look into the energy around you, and then we will focus on the upcoming events in the near future for you. All right, let's look into your messages. Wow. And we end with the Tower. You also have a lot of Pentacles energy right here. You know, Leo, recently in your readings, I've seen this pattern. A constant message that talks about transformation. And I feel that for some of you, you might be thinking, where is all this transformation? Where are all these things that we see in the cards that sound beautiful, but I look around me and there is not much. Actually, there is less. And keep in mind that right before the big wave comes in, what happens? The tide pulls back, in fact, and you are able to walk around, and maybe you're wondering, where is that water? Where did it all go? But what you don't know is that if you actually lift your head up and you look in front of you, you have a huge wave of change coming your way, as you see right here, which will truly create a brand new environment around you. So this is really beautiful. But what we see right away is that the beginning starts with an end. And right here we see, in fact, Judgment and Ten of Swords. Something is coming to an end, Leo, or it already has for some of you. This new energy is forcing you out of your comfort zone, forcing you into a place where now you're starting to see something very important that you couldn't see before because you were right in the heart of the situation. This is truly eradicating you from a place where maybe you have been for most of your life. And now it's taking your roots and planting them on new ground. It could be physically moving or energetically, overall changing your environment completely. This might have been painful and confusing at the same time. We see right here with the Ten of Swords, you wondering, why is this happening to me right now? Why are the events in this situation progressing in the way that they are? Why is this coming at me and hitting me so hard? You know, with the Judgment energy, we see something very, very important, because with this energy, you're invited to see what is the role that you play into this ending, into this transformation. The reality of things is that very often, even when someone does something wrong to us, there might be things that we have done in the situation that allowed that to happen. Even if it was just subconsciously, it's very important for us to be aware of them. I think that this ending is forcing you to see yourself better, to understand yourself better, and see what perhaps you might have allowed that instead you should have not allowed. And this gives you immense power, Leo. This gives you the ability to evolve and adapt, which is absolutely fundamental in the process that takes you to success, but most of all to happiness. You know, right here, I definitely think that what's important is understanding what we do in a situation. And the people that think that they never do anything wrong, most times are the unhappiest people in the world. There was a quote that I have heard once that I love, and it goes on the lines of, the problem is that intelligent people are always full of doubts, whereas not so intelligent people think that they know everything. And so right here, just by you having doubts and being confused and reevaluating yourself, it means that you're progressing, and it means that you are intelligent, and that you are going towards success, regardless of what you see, regardless of what you feel you need to change. What you're going through right now, even if it feels like a setback, the tide that pulls back, right? It's actually laying the foundation for a new, beautiful, but most of all, powerful chapter in your life, Leo. This energy is pointing you to your purpose, and it's really working for you. This is extremely strong, and for what I see so far, at least, it's going to change your life for the better. Now, look at all these Pentacles energy right here, Leo. You are definitely changing your life long term now, and you don't even know it. If I could just infuse in you the certainty that you're going to be happy and successful through a syringe, I definitely would by looking at these cards. There's such an amazing turn of events, but it comes with a condition, and we'll see later what that is. Now, the direction is beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful, but this process has been very painful. Oh God. Starting from the Six of Pentacles, transitioning into the Five of Pentacles. That's not good. That doesn't feel good at all. There is something or someone you invested into. You invested a lot of yourself into this situation. And whatever that was, it looked very promising to you. And as the go-getter that you are, you perhaps invested a lot of yourself, a lot of your energy, focus, time, maybe even money, passion, of course. And it's very important to see that with these pentacles, you really believed in this, because usually Leo, fire, you give all of your passion, all of your love, but this is something that you've seen long term. You truly tried to make this work and do what was best for the long-term future, controlling even some of your Leo instincts at times, maybe, you know? When you got frustrated, you just wanted to leave and storm out. Instead, you tried to control all of that because you knew that you were in it for the long run. And so we see how now you might be realizing that the situation is actually quite different. Turns out that some things were not as good as they looked, or that some things do not fully meet your expectations and values. This is something or someone who is not putting you first, someone who is not fighting as hard as you are, impacting perhaps your self-esteem as well. This, in fact, might be creating a lot of sadness for you, a lot of what the hell energy, you know? What did I do wrong here? It feels like this is coming to an end and there is nothing that you can do to bring it back. And also you're wondering, I went the extra mile. I went out of my comfort zone. Still, I am in this situation, yet it didn't pay off. Looking at Judgment up there, I feel like potentially there were a couple things here and there that we could classify as red flags. But perhaps some of you decided to ignore them. You really wanted this to work. You really wanted this to be your path. And you tried to fit the idea of this into the actual reality of it. Not to say that you were not done anything wrong by the person or people involved here, but what we want to do here is to focus on you so that you can gain the tools necessary to come out of this stronger and more powerful. And so, as we were saying here, this is pointing you in a new direction in life at this time. You can really have it all, Leo. Look at this beautiful 10 of Pentacles. If you feel that when you have stability, you don't have happiness, if you feel that when you have love, you don't have security in your life, in your home environment, that's going to be part of the past completely. There is something coming up, Leo, perhaps a redo of some sort. And this time it's going to be different. Everything happens for a reason. Nothing is random. What happened before placed you on a new path. But there is a condition we were talking about, which is very, very important right here. We see Ace of Pentacles and Towers. Someone is going to reach out with an offer, a proposal. Let me just say that this might really make your body release an ocean of endorphins within you. But this is your test. I really feel that this is your test. This is that condition that we kept seeing up to this point. The way you will react to this offer will make or break the overall outcome for you. It will take you towards this 10 of Pentacles or away from it. Not to say that this is not going to happen, but it has to happen with a condition. This Tower moment is something that it's going to happen or something that it's going to be decided for you. And that very element is going to be unexpected for the other person, but also for you. This is definitely the moment of truth. And what you'll do now will impact the years to come for you, Leo, on a whole lot of different areas in your life, from stability, from money, to your home environment, love, career, friends, family, every single thing. As you see where the Tower comes crashing down, therefore, you're going to rebuild after your vision though this time. So let's keep looking into this condition. Let's keep looking into this Tower moment, and let's try to see what it's representing right now. Let's see how the right decision will change the course of events for you, changing the trajectory of your journey towards the outcome that you were always meant to achieve, that 10 of Pentacles. So let's see what you should expect in the near future, how you should react to it, and how your life is going to change after that happens. If you want to dive deeper into the messages, Leo, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every single week, I randomly select viewers who have watched the extended video to offer them a 100% free personal 30-minute live reading. I send out emails to confirm every Monday morning. Make sure to check out the spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Leo. Look at the bridging energy taking us from this current situation to the upcoming events. We have the Eight of Cups. And honestly, this is already starting to paint the picture of what this test is going to be. We'll clarify, but for now, we clearly see that with the Eight of Cups, you have to wonder. You have to ask yourself, is this where I'm happy? Is this where I can see myself for the rest of my life? This is clearly some sort of offer and temptation at the same time. And the way you will handle it, it's going to send a clear message out there into the universe, and it's going to impact all the events that are going to come towards you afterwards. This is you being in your power, and maybe even deciding that you have to do something which brings you pain, but that long term, it's going to be much better. So let's see what this event is going to be. Let's clarify this Eight of Cups as well to understand what the best approach should be. But also, let's see what comes after this. Let's see how your life it's going to change now that this energy has presented itself into your environment. First of all, let's clarify the Ace of Pentacles, and then we will clarify the Tower and the Eight of Cups. Oh my God, 10 of Pentacles right there. Okay. Oh, Leo, I can see why this is a temptation for you. What we see right away, in fact,